the standard deduction for salaried employees is proposed to be increased. In the new tax regime, the tax rate structure is proposed to be revised as follows.
On February 1st, India's union budget will be announced. But before we delve into important details on the same, let's start with the basics. The union budget is a financial blueprint for the country, presented every year by the Finance Minister in the Parliament. It outlines the government's income sources like taxes and expenditure plans for key sectors such as healthcare, education and defence. The first leg of the budget session of the Parliament will begin on 31st January in the fourth session of the 18th Lok Sabha and conclude on 13 February. President Draupadi Murmu is scheduled to address both houses of Parliament on Friday, that is January 31st, to mark the commencement of the first part of the budget session 2025. Following the President's address, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will present the Union Budget in the Lok Sabha on February 1 from 11 am onwards. This will be her 8th consecutive time presenting the budget. She has presented 6 annual and 2 interim budgets throughout the NDA government's term in the office. The budget documents will be tabled in the Raj Sabha after the speech gets over in the Lok Sabha. Post the first leg of the budget session, the Parliament will break for recess to examine the budget proposals. It is to commence on March 10th and conclude on April 4th. This session will discuss the demands for grants of various ministries and complete the budgetary process. The entire budget session will have 27 sittings. Let's come to the topics that have been making a lot of news around this Union Budget Session 2025. When it comes to the taxation, the middle class expects a major tax relief and a higher standard deduction to boost savings. The corporate expects tax reforms for further ease of business. Talking about the real estate, a lower GST on brokerage, more tax exemptions on home loans, and bigger incentives for affordable housing is expected. Coming to manufacturing and infra, more support for semiconductors, electronics, and expanded PLI schemes is desired to boost Make in India. We might see a huge privatization shift. Instead of selling off state-run firms, the government may invest in reviving them. What are your expectations from the budget? Do let us know in the comment section below.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.